Ride with me. Rock with me. Who, what, when? All that I hear are questions. It's about who you know, not what you show. That's just foul, but how it goes. All days a week, I'm on the road. One of a kind, yeah, antidote. Fire inside, the flow is cold. Yo, this for the soul. Stress in my mind, that's nothing new. I am the time, tick-tock, I'm glued. I'm optimist, prime, designed to move. Cheers of applause at the roof. Feeling the vibe, the show improve. Full of that private G to use. If you go through hell, keep pushing through. I done tried a 9 to 5 multi times. Daily grinds, make my mind a battle. Shine my passion screams, I will not die. Through the days, through the nights, I don't ride with bloody eyes. Yes, you can if you decide. All I asked was who am I? In this life, you gotta take risks. If it don't add up, they didn't do shit. Get off your ass and use a wit. You're now the man amongst these kids. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. It's priceless. What life is, don't be blind to an everyday crisis. This on God, I swear I'm the nicest. So many frauds in the land of the mindless. Are you what you claim? I'm more than just a name. I done found my lane through the fire and the fire. All your fears. In this life, you gotta take risks. If it don't add up, they didn't do shit. Get off your ass and use a wit. You're now the man amongst these kids. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. If you fall, don't think that you fail. If you fall, don't think that you fail all the time. If you fall, don't think that you fail. What it do? How you is? Grew up as a lonely kid. Friends they come and go and shit. My follow that trend and dip. Fam maintain, I kill for them. Brothers made, I kill for them. Sisters made, I kill for them. Without you all, I would be dead. I done tried a 9 to 5 multi times. Daily grinds, make my mind a battle. Shine my passion screams, I will not die. Through the days, through the nights, I done ride with bloody eyes. Yes, you can if you decide. All I asked was who am I? In this life, you gotta take risks. If it don't add up, they didn't do shit. Get off your ass and use a wit. You're now the man amongst these kids. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. It'll be alright, 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 alright. Yeah, ride with me, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, ride with me, yeah, hey.
Hey. She played the other one too.
What the fuck am I doing wrong?
You do. You
I'm sorry. I just had to get that one out. I'll talk to you this after we're done. But
Nah, we good. What's good? What's good? How's everyone doing?
start scamming myself.
Welcome to another edition of A Better Man.
We gotta come up with a plan.
We got some fun today, like we always do. I don't know. You know what's crazy? Because I always say like we could never do it behind the scenes. It just it would
You
be.
be canceled, nigga. Figurative and literally, nigga.
You know,
All we walking into work on Monday with that.
Yeah,
Just coming to
it's
office.
I didn't know
like
you were into podcasts. Oh fuck.
crazy ass shit, man. Crazy ass shit.
You talking about? Were you tuned in on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, but I was hip to. All right, let's just end this conversation right now. Here's my ID. Here's
See what-
the building.
Exactly.
What had happened? You know.
You saw that great cup in front of me? I usually don't do Hennessy. There was Hennessy in there. But
Exactly.
it was sweet. It was good. You know, I just started talking.
Is that privilege, that good shit that go down nice.
We'll go to the doc. We'll talk about this later.
These niggas drinking Paul Michon and fighting. You want?
Yeah, it's been
What's good, y'all? Hopefully you guys are staying nice and hydrated. Shout out to everybody who's sitting there and watching it. Will watch it. Hopefully we see, especially in the tri-state area, hopefully we see y'all guys tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I'm sorry I missed the second one. Well, did you go to the second one?
The brewery thing?
Yeah, at the brewery. You didn't go to the second one?
I
heard it
didn't,
was
I
just
didn't
as
make that
crazy
either. I heard
as
it was
the
bad. I heard it
first.
got, yeah, like
I saw
backed out.
Teddy Ted was there.
Ted came through with Ock. And I was going hard on that nigga, yo. Ted was, everybody was in there lying and crying because he was talking hella shit about. I was like, yo, nigga, don't let me call my sister, yo. Remember that date? I picked up the phone. He's like, yo, put that shit down, nigga. Ted was like, I really want to see it down, whatever. Oh, man. All right, man, let's have some fun. We're going to be long. We're going to be in and out of here. Again, welcome to A Better Man. This is our all-male panel where we target the betterment of men. We do not women bash. I always have to make that explicit because, like, somebody asked me that. It's like, y'all be bashing women? Nah, we don't women bash. But you ladies have enough outlets, so this is for us.
But
But
2022, women.
yeah, exactly, yo. So, you know,
You ain't bringing this shit up 5 years later like Bill Cosby, nigga.
there you go. There you go. So I'm Truth. My camera's acting up, so you're just gonna see the fellas today. They're prettier than me anyway, and they have more money. So it's a better overall situation. You see the plug over there, aka Jeff, aka Mr. Socks. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Trying to do 10 things at once, but I'm good.
Rich people. And shout out to man, one of the originals. He's back. We used to do it on Sundays. He's back. We on Saturdays now.
Yeah, man.
So, because my man has 15,000 jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome
True
back,
Jamaican.
good sir.
How you doing?
How you
Good to
doing,
be
man?
back.
It's the BR, frontliners, Constructicons, all that good stuff.
Good to talk around some fine young gentlemen like yourselves. Get some shit off my chest that can help me get through the week better.
Oh, man, yeah. This is definitely a great outlet
It's therapy,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
This is my therapy session.
Yeah, really, really it is. And just to let you know, I'll say the same to your face.
Yeah,
That's just who I am.
that's where my energy is now. Fuck it.
That's just the type of person that I
Deal with the
am.
consequences where it comes.
There you go.
But I work so much, I ain't gonna never see none of you niggas anyway.
There you go. All right. Again, shout out to Bello. It was his birthday yesterday. Shout out to him, even though he did a Homer Simpson and backed out of the bushes.
Y'all had that motherfucker backed out.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, if anybody's ever been around us and it's your birthday, you in trouble. Like, it's like you want to not let people know it's your birthday.
Yeah, true. Because
It did me dirty.
he was sitting on a chair, eyes half closed. He was like, it's bedtime. I'm like, well, go home, nigga.
I mean, he showed up at 5, yo. Like, that made absolutely no sense for you to show up at 5 knowing.
Then he started doing that real drunk shit, like talking to the other dude next to him, apologizing that something that happened like a month ago. And the dude was like, yo, we good. And he just kept saying, nah, I never got the chance to say I'm sorry. He was like, dude, we're cool.
Yeah, that's real drunk.
Nah, man, you know how much I love you. I said, oh, this nigga's really drunk.
Yeah, nigga.
Because he won't shut the fuck up. Then he tries to nudge me to get me involved in the story. I'm like, I wasn't here. I don't know what you guys were arguing about, but he says you guys are cool, so it's over. But nah, you don't understand how much I love him.
You see, now you put yourself.
I'm out. Oh, no.
Don't worry.
Bree, let me get my check, Bree.
All right, let me get the fuck up out of here.
Let me get my check.
Because you moved over here, kind of left that gap right there. I said, I got to get up somehow.
Yeah.
Should have
slide
texted
on
me.
through it.
Hold it.
That's
All I had to do is
Let me go outside and
text
see what's
me.
going on in the tent. See, I out there.
Oh, man. Shout out to the spot, man. It was fun. It was fun.
Good times.
But you know how we always start here? We always go to the source to plug, find out what's going on in the world now as far as finances. Anybody who needs help, wants help, there is out there.
I was watching y'all last Saturday when you said the same thing and Jeff did the same shit. He was just like,
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing for you, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of things, a lot of programs out there for you guys. If you swallow that pride. If you need help, you need help. It is what it is. Get up out of your rut or whatever hole you in, and then you will be able to enjoy yourself. So, what you got for us today, homie?
I mean, we're still back at the same place that we're sitting at now. Starting tomorrow, Bergen County in New Jersey has, what do they call it? They're doing their own housing authority thing. So they're picking 4,000 people. You can put in your application tomorrow, starting tomorrow, this whole week. And if accepted, they're taking 4,000 applications out of everybody, old folks, young people, homeless people, people low funds, whatever. and they're gonna put you on a program for like a Section 8 program, so they'll pay your rent.
Oh wow. Is there like a limit? Is it how much?
Yo, you just sit here.
I'm thinking about doing this shit.
Yo, you sit there like, word, nigga.
I'm like, no, I'm really like, really?
Let me know. I'll send you the email.
Yeah, please
It's so, but for everybody else, you can go to your DCA. That's the DCA.gov, I believe, and just put it for New Jersey, and you'll see it. Department of Community Affairs, and you can fill out for it.
So they pay your rent for like a couple of days.
If you're chosen,
Right.
no, they'll pay your rent for a certain time. So
There's no like they're not saying like okay, well, the first 3
in the
months.
part that
6
I got,
months,
they didn't
right.
say that it was like a 6-month program or whatever. So let's just call it a year. Let's just say for a year they'll pay your rent, they'll pick a spot. They were more laxed on. We have rent standards, so like what we think
Right.
1 bedroom should be in Bergen County compared to what the fuck it really is. They didn't have that before. I don't know what they're pushing now because they just told us about people applying for it, but they're more laxed on it. So their 1 bedroom standard, possibly, don't take this for gospel, could be like $2,000.
So I will make sure I got this. So is this kind of like perfect timing with all of the new apartments that are going up, especially in the Hackensack area, where they're
Yes.
trying to say how many spots are there again? 4,000.
4,000 spots.
So there are 4,000 individuals that will qualify to have their rent paid for a specific amount of time.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to say this before we continue. Don't do what the fuck y'all did with these fucking Audis. You went out, you got them, and the next thing you know, them shits is being towed away. I've never seen so many repo men in my motherfucking life.
It was high.
Now, so I'll expand on, and I'm not sure if it's added into it because I don't know any of the details. If you're in this program, I don't know if it's going to be permanent, meaning forever. Or until you do something to get kicked off.
Get kicked out of it.
So be mindful. You know what I'm saying? If they set you up with a $2,000 apartment, then they may ask you to do a program and go to work and get a job, and then after that year's time, you can afford this $2,000 apartment. Hopefully, or something like that. I don't know. I don't think so. They've been playing fast and loose. They still have other programs. People who own houses that couldn't pay back taxes. I said this before. They'll pay up to $35,000 either in your taxes or in your mortgage payments.
That's dope.
That's a lot.
That's
35 grand.
That's a savior.
That's a
a
big
savior,
savior.
bro.
That's a nice little step that the bank will take from you. You can refi whatever
I
it
ain't paid
is.
my rent in 3 years.
Think about it, yo. You laughed. You know how many people haven't? You know how many people haven't? 4,000 sounds like a huge amount, but there's like over a couple million people in Bergen County.
Oh, really?
So you got to figure out who's eligible, and it's diced. I'm not saying they're gonna do it all evenly, 1,000 each, but you got to figure they're gonna do senior housing. So the other old folks that survived COVID gonna be eligible for it. They're gonna do homelessness, tons of homeless people. They're gonna do low income people. So Mom Neighborly and all her 10 kids, and you get what I'm saying. So it's like
I ain't got a chance in hell.
you got, but still go for it.
Oh, yeah,
if
I'ma
it
shoot.
ain't nothing but signing your name
I mean,
and putting in the
4,000
thing.
is 4,000, and the crazy, like, I met a couple of people that won Super Bowl tickets by answering crazy questions. So to be honest, you really never
A
know.
lot of these people get paid.
And imagine
yeah.
if you could get that financial break.
Right.
For a year?
Fuck it, yeah, 3 months. Like,
Yeah.
they'll allow you to
However long.
stack,
I
yeah.
just made it up. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying it's definite. I don't
You're right.
know.
3-month break without paying. Ooh.
Exactly. Just to do that,
But that's us thinking about it as 3 people who are working.
Yeah.
Imagine.
well, that's what I was
You
saying.
get what I'm
is-
saying? There were people who floated without working,
Yeah.
without moving, and now you got crazy angry landlord saying you owe me 36 months.
Well, that's what I was saying as far as the situation with the Audi situation when, shout out to Trump, was giving everybody additional 600 on unemployment. Dudes was making more unemployment than they were actually working.
That's the real kicker that that we don't really factor in. That unemployment thing. So before you can go to get, from me, services, you got to go file for unemployment to find eligible. Now, they were finding everybody eligible. It's just that they didn't have that many people in the office to cut you on. So you weren't getting it that next week. You may have got it about 3 months later or whatever, but when it hit, they gave you that 3 months retro. You get what I'm saying? And then you got it going and going and going. And they were paying extra. So there wasn't no really good reason or good cause why you couldn't have paid your rent or made a dent.
I swear we talked about this before.
We have. That's what I'm saying.
I've been away for a while, but this
it sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
But that's the question. Where you been? What was your plan a year and a half ago when you did get that money?
What were you doing with it?
What were you doing? You can't tell me you owe 3 years when a year and a half of that should have been taken care of.
Well, I know you said you broke it down like those people who were on unemployment when they were getting an extra $6 per week and all this other stuff. They were getting the stimulus. They brought in like a good what $40,000, $50,000.
It was about 40, yeah.
In that
It
year,
averaged up to almost 56,000 a year.
So those individuals who
And mind you, not to cut you off,
Yeah.
but kids were getting it too.
Yes.
I was just
So
about
that
I was
the
just
thing.
about
There were
to
a
say
lot of
that
16-year-olds,
those individuals who was working
got
at
put out a
Wendy's
shop
and stuff like that.
applied, and then they just paid them.
And I know somebody, I ain't gonna put the name out, but I know somebody who was working for a week. Then they got laid off. And because of the whole pandemic thing, they got that money and then they got all that retro, and then they kept that thing. So pretty much this individual and other individuals made $56,000 in a year.
Doing nothing.
And they're saying, that's what I was saying as far as the whole Audi situation, because I've never seen so many temporary tags before in my life, and next thing you know, the repo man was out strong, towing all them. So what I'm saying
People
is,
was in the Louis store,
Yeah.
the Gucci
Yep.
store.
Yep. You got time to,
name
you
it,
know-
Givenchy.
Yeah.
Niggas can't pronounce that motherfucker.
Yeah, he had
give
his
me the
fits
Gibby inch.
They had their fits right though.
so that's what I'm saying. Like if you or one of the Laker ones that actually are able to get this, you need to come up with some kind of plan as far as saving money. So if you, because it might be couples or whatever situation may be, whatever that rent is, I would say you two guys would put half of whatever that rent would have been, or is, put to the side.
yeah.
You can still have your fun because you got the other half and nothing to do with. But you saving that half, God forbid, hey, they say, you know what, it's ending in 2 or 3 months. You got some back money.
You were thinking ahead when none of these people were.
Yeah.
They thought the party was on and popping, and we going to keep getting it and getting it. And, they just set up programs where, you couldn't kick them out, or, we
Yeah.
get the eviction overturned. That don't mean the building stop adding up. That don't mean any of this stuff. So now I can't get mad at any property owner or any property company that was big. And now on my books, anybody who does any type of bullshit accounting, you know what I'm saying? You in the red. Over you already 20, 30, 40,000 in the hole as a person.
I already ate the loss.
Yeah.
I already ate the loss.
You see what I'm saying? So it just comes up, and those are the people who do it correctly, because there's a lot of landlords not paying for this shit, there's a lot of BS apartments, and they still trying to get rid of them,
There's a lot of scamming shit going on.
Where do you send these people to?
That's the
Right.
question.
Right.
That's the question of the year, because they're going to mess up somewhere else.
So that's 4,000. Is there an email or you said go to where they could where exactly?
The DCA, so Department of Community Affairs. You can Google that for New Jersey or anywhere else, and it'll pop up. Pardon me real quick. All right. It'll pop up. DCA, and it'll break down what's eligible for you. You can check your social services for whatever your county is. A lot of counties are opening back up. Everybody's opening back up. The new state of New Jersey should be up and running by November, especially when we have the local elections and they're trying to figure who's going out, who's going to pay for what, which party is going to do for this, and we're really going to find out what's going on. But we're coming back to a head. They need to get these things back to normal. They need to get some type of, people moving to make money for the economy because they know the economy is going to drop. They just don't know how bad it's going to drop. But they know we're going to drop.
I saw something that popped about, I think, 2 or 3 days ago where they claimed they created a lot more jobs. It was like 200,050 jobs they created.
So when they do the jobs report, it's based on the company's listing, employment. And they do it by calculation numbers. So everybody reports to the state, okay, I'm opening up for, 10 new jobs, or Wawa's hiring,
I see
and
a lot of hiring
together.
signs everywhere though.
Right. But now, here we go. And it's from school. And I know you dealt with this shit growing up because we wove into Bergen County schools. A job or career, my nigga? Which baseball?
It's a
And I'm gonna go ahead and get him on out of here before he answer that. And it's not to shit on anybody.
Nah,
it's not that. You get what I'm saying?
Jobs. That's all it is.
You hit it.
But-
Can you afford to pay a $3,000 rent or mortgage at Wawa on one salary?
Nah, I doubt that.
Maybe as a manager. Maybe I don't know,
No,
and I'm
but,
not knocking niggas for working there.
In Carlstadt, where I work, there's a lot of factories, a lot of warehouse jobs with hiring signs. The problem is,
you're right. Yeah,
these motherfuckers don't want to do manual labor.
that's the other issue. Everybody want to be the boss or something, and I was like, that shit don't work.
Right on the head.
Nobody wants to work. You got to work.
Because my building is climate control, and when I hear if the temperature goes 2 degrees up or down, there's some bitchin' motherfuckers.
Oh, my
and I'm
God.
like, I ain't never had climate control. I either burned the fuck up
Or froze it
or
down.
froze. What you got, Jeff?
No, I was going to say, side note, they just raided the joint by me for illegal workers.
Wow.
That's just still going on.
Well, that opens up more jobs, don't it?
No, it don't. But the fines they gonna get hit with.
There are jobs out there. Look, I'm not saying with that earnings report that all the jobs are like McDonald's jobs or something like. Not that we shit on McDonald's, but I'm just saying, or low income jobs. No, they are that. But then you have the stigma. People don't want to work in factories because they hear factories. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, shit. If that factory is going to teach you to run that motherfucking that up and down truck, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to teach you to do shit, and they're going to pay you a living wage. Fucking take it.
You get a job at one of these factories. You get forklift certified. Now you can add that to your resume that you're a forklift driver.
Exactly.
Now your residual can go up. You can make more money. Now you're a forklift driver.
You're earning skills. You're getting all this
skills,
stuff.
but people don't want to. People just don't want to work.
That's the
That stimulus and all that.
That's
shit
the big
killed
issue.
us. Niggas just don't want to work.
That's the big issue. And
Jesus
we don't
Christ.
know what to do with them because now the rock in the hard place. Now the hard place is moving. You understand what I'm saying? The rock started rolling towards you. You was running in the hard places here. So now what happens? You're getting squeezed out because now they're going to start to kick you out. We knew that was coming.
Yep.
Ain't nobody overturning those evictions.
Nope. And
They
they
gonna have the
make,
sheriff there like, hey.
and they making y'all work for them snaps now.
That's the other thing. So now the work requirements are back on. So what do? Because they didn't want to get up and go to a work program. So they didn't want to go to a room for 30 minutes. You trying to get these niggas to go to a fucking warehouse for 8 hours. What you trying to do?
I ain't gonna front. It's not like they.
30 minutes. I need you for 8 hours.
It's not like they were giving them the greatest job. Because I remember when we were at the art factory. The art factory had a lot of those.
The timber, yeah.
Those people who were getting, assistants. They had them working there, cleaning up the yards and shit like that. That one chick who was fine could cook her ass off. I still remember that shit.
Some of these jobs ain't gonna be the finest job, but it's a fucking paycheck. At some point in time, at some point in your life, you gotta get paid. That's it.
It comes to the morals of the person.
But
that's what it comes down to.
And pride.
That too, yeah.
You can't put your pride to the side.
You have people who want to scam, who rather scam their way or catch something or wait for somebody to save them. Then, let me pull up my shit and go work and let me, work my way up or let me learn something. I don't know, whatever it is.
You working for the white man. The
yeah.
white man cutting that check, nigga. My lights is on, though.
Why, he waiting for another DoorDash scam, nigga?
Word.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't get it.
Another DoorDash.
Yo.
He's right, though.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
You're not lying. You're not lying.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, I get it. I don't know what to do to those people because it's like you can't, and not that you want to preach, but you're trying to tell them, yo, my man, go get this, just get this skill. I'm not even saying go back and get your fucking masters. Or
yeah,
some
just
bullshit.
go get something.
Go get something, get this skill, and you'll be able to be, useful in society in some way. And they like, I don't even want to do that for a certain thing.
They sitting at home thinking they're gonna be TikTok famous. You're not. You niggas not.
Are we gonna get to that later?
You niggas is not gonna be TikTok famous. You're not gonna be Instagram famous. Your niggas ain't gonna be. Just go out there and get paid. Put that money towards what you want to do and make it happen. Like
Shout out to Butterfly. She asked what y'all drinking in them cups.
Oh, I got water.
Not enough.
I'm too big to be drinking anything else. This is killing my.
Not enough. Whatever I was drinking is done. I need to go to the store. But we're in the middle of an episode, so I handle it.
Yeah, but you know what? It hits my mentality, right? Because I live close to railroad. I'm right on railroad, and I'm sitting over looking at these niggas been living in the projects for years. some of these people, and they want to stay there. And I'm just like, I'm not saying everybody should go get a mansion or some bullshit, but you ain't never had over fucking 30 years of life, you ain't never had the fucking audacity to be like, I want to get this or go do something else.
Get more. A lot of people, you know what? A lot of
You
people.
see what I'm saying?
They get stagnant and they're satisfied.
That's the issue.
And you're right. You're absolutely
That's
right.
a big issue. You can't tell
I've
nobody.
been here 30 years. Ain't nothing going to change now because you never tried. But after 30 years, do you really think they're going to? No.
Oh no, I don't know what they needed to try. You know what I'm saying? To get them to switch. But that's the issue. And when you deal with people like that day to day, it's like, well, what the fuck can I do with you?
You're right. And what can you say?
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep you out of homelessness at some point.
At some
At
point-
some point, that's it. I'm just trying to keep you from the bottom.
I'm trying to keep you from getting to the point where you're going to start taking from other people.
Yes.
Because that's what's going to end up coming to. B&E's is coming in, bro.
I said this before. We talked about
We
this
talked
before.
about this a year ago. B&E's are coming.
Crime is up, my nigga.
If you don't think so,
Crime is up.
God
I was
bless
gonna
him.
crack the bottle because that my ex left and it's been in a year and a half, so that shit gonna be ice cold. We could crack that too. Let me know.
Jesus Christ, God.
Crime is up, folks. I don't care.
Shout out to Des. She can't see.
Oh, you had the what's the name?
I got the other shit in there too.
She was just texting me. Crime is up, my nigga. I don't give a fuck where you at in the tri-state area. And when I mean tri-state area here in New Jersey, I mean crime is up. Yes, crime is up. Crime is up.
Crime is definitely.
You see what Adams is going through over there? Motherfucker just walked in there. My girl's food stamps card ain't working.
Went off.
Went off on the old Dominican dude, and now we all mad because he defended himself stabbing that nigga. I would have stabbed that nigga too. Shit.
Nigga went over
He's about to die.
It's her fault her card ain't working.
First of all, nigga, yeah.
You mad at that? That's like beating up the nigga that fucked your girl. Well, one, she told me she was single, nigga.
Yeah.
Don't beat me up. Go get her.
Yeah.
Your EBT card don't work, so now you want to come in there and beef with the nigga that's trying to run a business.
That's the fucking
God
problem.
made more than one for a reason.
God damn, bro.
That's the
everybody,
problem.
Why he ain't had to stab him? No, he did.
Yeah, he had to stab that motherfucker.
He did.
How you think he was getting out of that bitch?
He wasn't walking out of that shit.
We would have been complaining about him. Like, you had to kill him.
You don't-
ain't have to hurt him.
Yeah, that
shit good.
You see the yeah, that shit look.
This nigga said,
Too bad y'all can't see this motherfucker.
Oh, sure
Wait,
was.
y'all see the lady that was on the news? Her younger brother attempted to rob a store, got shot by the clerk. They're mad at the clerk for having a gun.
Yes.
Are we really here?
Yeah.
We really here?
Yeah.
So it's okay to rob the nigga, but when I try to defend myself and
So-
pop your ass, I'm wrong.
Yep. We right back to that old situation, right? You can't kill the intruder. But the nigga, what the fuck he was intruder
He
to
got
do
his
to
hands
me?
up to me with all my material on his back, and he think he walking out of here.
I wait for you, Butterfly. I crack the bottle with you.
Nah,
Yo,
no.
I can't.
You can't shoot him. I did.
What was that?
Don't tell me what I can't do in
Intruder
my house.
Yeah.
This is
I don't get it. But crime is creeping up.
If you-
We've said
Oh,
this.
it's like you said, it's been it's
And-
the
And thank God for this, because we get to watch that the buffoonery. It's
Yeah.
all out there.
yeah.
I think it's still also the fact.
Oh, there's
I would
always a
say
nigga
it's-
recording.
What do you call that? The monkey.
These niggas went to school for that shit.
Multiverse.
Not multiverse. It's the where a magician thing. Like I'm doing this over here.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Thank you. So you don't see this over here, but crime has been up.
Yeah.
I've seen, and thank God I live in a great place. Police presence is always official over here.
Oh yeah, you're
Try
fine.
that shit over here if you
You're
want.
fine.
The older you get, the cooler you start to get with cops. You just don't want
Yeah.
them to fuck with you because you just for a race.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, hey, nigga, I need y'all to keep some type of law and order.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna need
because
something.
like they stay here because of situations.
Yeah.
Here, but like to keep the peace.
Yeah.
I'm going to work in the morning. We all saying what's up to each other as they come in and break shit up.
Yeah.
Certain people just shouldn't be together, but
Well, you're right though, man. It's we're there.
Yo, we are there,
We are
and we will
there.
soon. Yo, I predicted, and I even said this before. I said we getting back. There's gonna be protests and riots, especially when we see that them overturning shit. You know what happens on the riot? They blame black people for
yeah.
shit.
yeah, Butterfly
Motherfuckers
just
gonna be
protested
marching.
something, right? Butterfly, what did you just protest?
Probably.
I knew you guys was out there doing something.
But
Let us
they're
know.
gonna riot. They're gonna protest something. Then somebody gonna throw a bottle. Next thing we know,
It's
the
on
city's
and
gonna be
popping.
burnt.
The motherfucker ain't got nothing to do with it. That's across the street was like, I know how to start this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So high and
Yep.
we out.
Yep.
I will say this though: if you guys are going to riot, there's a place right off of Route 4 West where there's a lot of
121.
restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants. Some of the restaurants are called Houston's and Morton's. So if you are going to riot, that would be the best place
They're gonna be picking
to
them
start
off.
looting.
They're gonna be picking them up.
Bergen County cops will stop you at the Hackensack River.
For
nigga.
real.
Nigga, you need 1,200 just to walk in that
real.
mall. That's why I love
They're
that
gonna
shit.
shoot you from the Chick-fil-A. Niggas gonna say, "Wow, wow."
They gonna be on top of the roof. Got this one.
That's why I love that shit, yo. That mall, you're not going in
But
there.
see,
for
but
this.
see, that's what they do. They market you out of the place.
Yeah.
But crime is up, gas prices is up, cost of living is up, food is up, and ain't nobody getting no raises.
Nope.
That's another issue.
Nope.
Nigga, it cost me $160 to fill up that truck on Deddy.
God bless you, nigga.
I cry.
God bless you.
I
You put
cry.
regular in, right?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, nigga, that's what
out
I
of
said.
me, nigga. Nope.
Yo, could you imagine that premium, nigga?
I put
You be a two.
my
Two
stupid
is a
ass.
change.
My stupid ass. When I had to drive up to Springfield, Mass for one of my boys' 40th birthday, and I was like, I'm on the road. I don't want to run regular. I'm gonna get premium on the way up, and that tank just kept going and going to the point where I literally got out of my car and stopped it. I said, my nigga, we done. This is a 28-gallon tank, my nigga.
Yeah.
We had 15 gallons of. Well, if I don't make it to Springfield, nigga, then it's gonna be regular. I've been burning regular ever since.
Yeah.
I can't do this shit.
Yeah.
can't.
You lucky you
My
got
mother-
one of them trucks that
my-
can take regular.
My mother just texted me, and this is the funny shit. She's down in North Carolina. I already know what it says. She goes, "You would think things would be cheaper in the South. 6-pack of beer, $16.
Nigga, a six-pack.
What the heck are they drinking?
I was like, I hope that's some special shit they
Yeah.
made in the
Yeah.
back. Like,
I don't know, but my dad drinks Bud Light, so we're gonna go from there.
She said,
He said,
blame
blame
Russia,
Russia,
blame your boy
Biden.
Biden.
Yeah, Biden got his foot in the back of us.
You know that's your screensaver butterfly, Joe Biden.
6-pack of beer.
Come on,
What kind of beer
$16?
is it?
What type? What kind?
Yeah, please let me know.
That
what
shit better
type.
be some special, nigga.
I know that ain't Blue Label. I mean
Yeah.
Blue Bunny, or whatever they call that.
That shit is fucking Miller High.
Moms and them
Wow.
drinking that Modelo's, that good shit
Word,
down
they
there.
got it. That's that retirement
good
beer,
shit.
boy.
Like it's cheaper to go to the bar. You know what's crazy, yo? I wanted to try something, right? I said I'm not gonna cook for a week, and it was damn near the same thing
It's
as
the same
shopping.
amount now. That's the point. Yeah, it's the same amount now.
Oh yeah.
That whole shit is
I
over.
was like, you fucking kidding me?
It's been like that for about a couple of months. And that's the funny shit that I sat there and I explained. I said, what you just spent, I spent when I was going out eating every week. I said, we had the same fucking total.
Yesterday when we was at the spot,
yeah.
and people like, "Yo, they hungry. I'm gonna get some Chinese food." I'm like, "Go ahead. Whatever you spend there, I'm pretty much gonna spend it. If I go to shop right and buy the chicken and cook it myself,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, my
That's
bill
what
was like
people
$1.
aren't understanding.
Shout out to my bartenders that I tip heavily.
My meal was like $1.
But I just like, no, you saw me rounds I bought?
Yeah, you
I put 2 bills out and paid my
and walked off.
and no, that was with the tip.
And that,
And the tip was 15.
God bless
I
America.
put 2.
God bless America, boy. Because these food prices out of control.
Yeah, it is. It
But
is.
that's part of the reason why the financial people say we're going to get hit in 23? We're 22. Yeah, that's why that shit's going to get hit. Because they're not producing as much food.
I'm starting a garden. If y'all niggas see chickens running around,
But they were
Inglewood, it's
saying
me.
that the fact that they stopped the farmers, put so many regulations and things like that to prevent that, and now they're catching up on it.
Yeah.
Because like you can keep raising the prices all you want, but if people can't afford it, they can't afford it.
Tell you when start popping these deers in Inglewood, nigga.
You think I won't? You think I won't?
Niggas be coming to my backyard, I'll be cutting venison fresh from the nigga's gut.
I'll be right in that Forest Ave.
Right
Yo,
up in the-
yeah, a couple times we was driving, them shit just running
just
across
walking
and
there.
shit.
Shit, there's one in front of my house at my neighbor's house every morning eating there. I'm gonna be out there like Rambo, nigga.
What happened to Billy the Deer?
Mommy, we don't
Y'all want
see
some
that-
ribs? Y'all want some ribs?
Why is our neighbor always grilling fresh meat?
This meat is a little tough.
Yeah,
It's
it's gamey.
all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
Boil it, bitch.
But yeah, this shit
Yo,
is odd, and we
it's a
laugh.
lot. It's a
But
lot.
you know what? I keep saying this. We laughed about this a year ago.
Yo, everything we said.
We laughed
Yeah,
about this shit
when
a
we
year
came
ago.
back,
Everything
after the
we
couple
said.
of week hiatus, I explained to people, certain things and let them know, like, how The plug has been letting you know stuff for over damn near 2 years.
2 years.
And all you gotta do is just go back and the proof is in the
We
pudding.
talked
all
about
the videos
houses.
is right up there.
Yep.
We talked about it, and I said, wait. I said, once that interest rate go up, we gonna be cool. Then houses start. Nigga, they already dropping about 50 grand.
Real
50
quick
grand
before
all
I
thrown
forget,
off.
tell Dez, let me know where the hell this is. Lord have mercy. This
Oh, the
is delicious.
sangria thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, this is delicious.
Pouch?
Yeah, they come in like pouches.
That's delicious. I've never seen that
like
one.
me that drive. Boy.
But you we've been hitting y'all
Taking
with
them back.
gyms for
You got a juicy
ever.
juice, nigga? Yeah.
I should have froze it.
That's a-
Get
that's a-
like, put it
Oh,
in the
when it's
freezer,
frozen?
like a little
Yeah.
Slurpee type thing.
That's a grown man juice box right there.
Yeah, I'm saying this shit was delicious.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it like I'm about to go. Here's yours.
Yeah,
Here's
Shorty bring me a
mine.
bottle tonight when she come through. So,
Bud Light.
but no,
Pops just saying.
Bud Light for 60,
Bud Light.
nigga.
it must have
no.
a 6-pack.
I just,
Nigga, don't they make it down there?
Bud
Shit.
Light. Can you believe it? $16.89 for 6
up?
beers.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna say
fucking God.
$16.89 for a 6-pack of Bud Light in North Carolina.
Nah, I'm
Keep
balling.
it.
I'm balling. I'm not doing not for Bud
Nigga,
Light. I'm
they
balling.
make that shit. I'm done. No, you
I'm buying a 30-pack of Natty Ice. Then we gonna wild out.
Like on Wednesday, Shorty was like, "I want to buy you a drink." I was like, "All right." She's like, "What you drink?" I was like, "A Bud Light." She said, "I'm not buying you water."
Yeah, I don't blame her.
I was like, "You little motherfucker." I was like, she's
While
like,
we
"I'm not
talking about
buying you
here,
water."
I said it before. Invest in water, and please invest in water.
Yeah.
yes, you said it before, and I listened.
You saw that shit that's going on in Nevada?
I don't
Nah,
know
it was
what's
going
on.
on. Oh, when they
Excuse me.
cutting the
With
water
lake?
off and shit.
You see the lake?
What did they do with the lake?
That shit is dropping like 30 to 40 feet like every 3 days.
Oh,
Lake
it's
Mead.
It's
It's gone, nigga. It's receding all the
to
way
a
in.
puddle.
And that shit goes into the dam. Niggas use that much. They
To
that
power the
water
shit up.
powers that. Other parts of Nevada, California, all that shit. All the water consumption from the people moving
They're
there.
gonna start get. They're gonna have a like I said, Armstrong pedal, or they gonna get people with
They got
cups of
niggas
water. and
running
stuff.
around. They hired people to water around to make sure you don't water your grass. And they write you up.
Well, hold on, time out.
$1,000.
Time out.
I'm just saying.
Wasn't Jersey there a couple years ago?
We were because
Weren't
of
we
the,
there?
It was a
Yep,
thing. Yes,
yep.
with the
I'm
drought.
gonna say, wait a minute. There was a time.
I remember that.
There
They,
was-
don't
There-
And
Don't
all the
order
motherfuckers who owned car washes places rose their
Yep.
prices because they knew niggas
Yes.
you couldn't wash their car at home.
Yep. Well, I'm about to say Jersey was there a couple years ago with the same shit.
I'm telling you, they said there's a big look. I'm not a conspiracy motherfucker, but they said just like how Bill Gates was buying farms and shit. There's only a couple of people buying patches of water, meaning like the reservoirs, the lands of the reservoir. Once you own the lands of the reservoir, you own the fucking reservoir. That's what people don't understand. So you gotta pay me for water, bitch.
Wow.
Y'all niggas thirsty?
You want to talk
You
about a
said-
fucking hustle?
And they said, and certain New Jersey is not one of the places, but a lot of there's like 16 or 17 states that you can't even collect rainwater because you know you can filter out
Yeah, yeah,
rainwater.
you can filter that out,
and
yeah.
Use that shit. You can't even have
You
a
can't
basin.
collect it.
Yep, it's against the law.
That's just like it kills me every time people's like America is the greatest. No, the fuck it's not.
No,
So,
we're the
these
greatest. We're the
greedy
greatest.
ass
We're the
motherfuckers.
greatest business.
Yes, yeah.
I told my dad this years ago. We are the United States of business. This is not
Yeah.
a country. This is all money.
Yeah.
This is why people from other countries come here, make their money,
And
skedaddle.
send it back home. That's the fucking. They send that shit right back home.
If I can
and
come
live.
over here and know I can clear $1 million in 10 years and send half of that back to my country, I am a god when I go home.
That's
Yep.
about to say, especially with the money difference and shit.
I can live the rest of my life in fucking Haiti.
What
I
you
may
think?
not live long,
What
but
you,
I could
what
live.
you think a lot of those East Asians do?
Skeet, boy. You
Shit,
can't
but
send me there.
Like,
When I
yo.
worked at FedEx, I knew 5, and one of the dudes already did it. He taking their money back home, build a house, build a property. He got rental properties, and I
He
ain't
got a
seen
way
shit.
to keep that money going. Now he
And-
gonna
and-
sit up on the beach
and
and sit there and collect.
He sent
I
me
wanna
a
come
video
visit.
last Friday of him
Airbnb?
fishing at 2:00 in the afternoon. I was like, oh,
That nigga got 50 kids and counting right now.
life is good. No, he got his family. He did.
Okay.
Family got over here, got schooled. When the kids got old enough to go about their way, him and wife, boom,
They went back home.
go.
That's it. We done.
and
There
they
you go.
do nothing all day
Yeah.
because they got residual income coming in. Their kids are still over here,
Yep.
and they still own property over here.
Yep. I got a passport. I come over. Oh, you want me to graduation? All right, baby.
Oh, yeah, I'll be
Let's
right
get the
there.
plane. Let's get a plane ticket. No problem.
That's
Shit,
why
my
you,
passport coming real soon. First spot, Venezuela.
that's why I said that 229 green should gonna be in my fucking family till Caleb passed.
Venezuela.
But that's how people accumulated fucking wealth.
You ain't
Yes.
We
getting
said
nothing.
this
Yes.
before. It's been taught that own that property, nigga. That's how them white folks be
That's it.
fucking going places.
That's
They don't
it.
gotta pay shit for rent, and then they got them old big ass houses with them 7 bedrooms. You remember them
Right.
shits?
Yep.
Some
Old
old
school
big shit
shits.
shits.
Yep.
Yep.
Luxury, walk-in
keep that.
closets.
The kids stay there till they fucking probably get married or leave. But by that time, they done had a good job. They didn't have to pay for fucking rent. So while they already started making 50, 60 a year, they saved that fucking income. And when they do leave, they got money down to buy their shit.
You stayed here till you're 30 years old. Yeah, your girlfriend can live here, no problem. Mom, we want to get married. Get the fuck out, but you got your money, so go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember like when we were in the Bronx
Black
over
folks
there.
ain't never had that.
Oh, what
Not
that
that
was-
I know of. Maybe three.
Well,
We was on
first
Wallace
of all, your
Avenue.
boyfriend and girlfriend ain't living in mom and daddy house, nigga.
The first
Not
apartment.
without cutting some kind of paper.
The first apartment was a 3-bedroom apartment, and 2 of the 3 bedrooms had its own bathroom inside the bedroom.
Man, I'm renting that shit out.
I'm telling you.
There's your room.
I'm telling you. And the key property, you know how much property our black people have lost
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
stupid shit, like not paying taxes.
Yeah.
Nigga, you buying a 3 unit, each apartment you can rent the fuck out for like 20 grand
You're right.
because these niggas didn't pay the taxes for years.
Taxes. And that's what we were talking about earlier. People just drop the taxes and leave, and somebody comes in and scoops it right from under your ass.
That's the fucking
Pennies on a
thing.
dollar.
Because people never taught the other people, and they took it for granted like something that would be there. No, people went and checked you. They checked you on these old ass rules. They walked in. Let me get that shit,
That's
and
it.
they make that shit $1 million property. We watched it happen to every
And-
fucking lower class in
and,
America.
and it's still happening. But you're giving them the game to avoid it from happening. Niggas act like they don't want to listen.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Unfortunately, one, like you said, I mean this generation doesn't want to work for money because things have been handed to them. They've been living at home. This society doesn't want you to properly discipline. I ain't talking about just beatings, but you're not allowed to
Oh,
raise
yeah.
your voice
Nope.
to your kids and all this other stuff. And like the suicide rate is ridiculous
Yep.
with this new generation because there's no struggle. They don't know how to struggle.
I'm gonna keep it 100. We getting overcrowded, my G.
Oh, that's what the pandemic
that's
was for,
the-
but the pandemic didn't work.
Nah, I took out the wrong age.
They took out the wrong road.
Like,
Let's
whoa.
just keep it all. The pandemic was here to eliminate population. It just took out the wrong one.
I'm sitting here looking like, yo, what the fuck are you gonna do? People mean kids. We ain't got no room to put the shits in certain areas. Everybody only want to live in these certain areas. You get what I'm saying? In the areas where you could add buildings and shit and make room.
And you wonder why the
they
South.
fucking cut your throat for fucking thinking that way.
That's why there's no.
Excuse me, nigga.
And that's why there's no factories and big businesses in the South because you're not taking over that property.
Yo, that's
Oh,
what the
you want
thing.
to build a factory here? We need about 5-6 million per person.
Exactly.
It's 10 of us that own it. So unless you got a 1.6 billion, you can't. Oh, well, we're not paying that to get the fuck out
Fuck
of here.
out of here. Yeah. Yo,
And
people
I'll sit
see
on this
that.
land. And I'm gonna give it to my kid, and my kid's gonna hold on to this land until one of you niggas cough up the money.
Watch, pay attention to shit,
why-
dude.
that's why I'm on my
That
dad's
shit
ass.
with Florida and fucking Disney, that shit's about taxes. Florida about to flip that rule about no state income tax.
They
Yeah,
that's
they gonna
not
change that.
happen. I
It's
feel
got
you on
to.
that.
It's got to. They hurting.
But with all especially with the sports and a lot of other things going there, but Florida's always been like a bad spot Florida's been a spot where you go to vacation or die. That's all it's ever been.
That's the point.
Because
They
the
ain't
cost
got
of
nothing
living
else.
down there is low, but there aren't any jobs down there that's gonna help you. Like if I could take my pay rate
And
right
it's-
now
and go
go
south?
to Florida.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah,
I got
south
a
or west,
fucking
we be
mansion,
living
nigga.
kings.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
We be living like kings. Nigga, I'm walking with no pants on, nigga.
You ain't
Don't
lying,
look
nigga.
down, truth, nigga. Don't come to my house to get down. Because I keep my dick out all the
All the
time.
time.
Just,
All
just
the
when the
time.
girls come over.
Just, I'm
Can I
flowing
help
all
you?
day.
Yes, you can.
I'm flowing all day.
Nigga, like kings. Y'all
I
laugh.
got a t-shirt and fucking tube socks.
Y'all
Nigga, that's it.
laugh. Like kings, my nigga. When my mom first went to fucking Vegas, and she was like a 3-bedroom, 2-car garage was $700, nigga.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She got that shit furnished, bro. Nigga, with the couch there, the bed there, this there.
And this is why everybody like when they create like in 2 years when my son graduates, I'm moving to Texas, nigga.
If you could keep your same pay and move over there,
Yes.
you living good.
But that's the reason why when my team did the migration to Vegas,
Yeah.
in 2014, no, 2004, 5 around there.
You got to be. Yeah.
I called my
That's
job.
what I'm saying.
I called FedEx in Vegas and was like, this is what I'm making. The guy was like, I can't pay you that.
Right.
I ain't leaving.
Yeah, I feel
Right.
Now, if you was going to pay me at that time that in Vegas,
Been gone.
I still been out there. I've been out there probably with 2 houses owned with other people living in that shit.
Wow,
making
nigga,
money.
you would have one of them mansions, especially when the shit dropped in 09.
Oh, yeah, I've been
Nigga,
chilling.
you would have had 3 mansions sitting out here like, look, I just keep my cars in that one.
And no,
You don't do shit.
I own those and I'm renting them out.
Yes.
Cat, why you always in Jersey? Because
That'd be the best Airbnb for them superstars that want to come
You
through.
laugh. Yes.
Dead ass. All them superstars want to come through and ball out.
What you think
and
them
have a
people
party.
be?
We want to go to Vegas for the weekend. All right, nigga, you can have that house for the weekend. All I need is about fucking 10
See
grand.
that 10-bedroom?
Rich niggas don't stay on the strip. They stay
15
on the
bathrooms,
outskirts.
nigga.
They bring them up bitches back and they have a blast. And then they say, you get the fuck out of here. Uber's in there.
We want to stay on this fucking strip. We don't want to
Yeah.
walk nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yo, it's a different world, man. But again, ownership of property is probably one of the quickest ways to fucking wealth.
Ownership of anything. Anything. We were just talking about this
Anything that
last
can
night.
generate cash, yeah.
Own something. There's a 23-year-old kid at my second job, and I tell this nigga every day, I'm like, dude, own something. I know you're 23, you want to do all that wilding out shit, and please do it.
Yeah.
But in the process of wilding out, own something.
Yep.
It's the only way you're going to get wealthy in America. You got to
Yep.
own
Ownership.
something. Nigga.
Ownership, man.
Ownership to music, ownership to a piece of property, ownership to a fucking catchphrase, something, nigga.
Because
That's
when
the
they
only
want
way.
it, they're going to have to pay you, and they will fucking
Big.
pay you.
And if they want it big enough, they'll pay you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we were at the art factory and Tommy was telling us the Verizon story. Because every time Verizon, you would look at Verizon, it would be his situation, his business at the time, then Verizon. And they wanted that first slot. I think they wrote him a check for like 35 grand.
I
just
believe
to
it.
get that first spot.
Just for branding purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw for the internet? Yeah, yeah.
Just for
Fuck
branding.
yeah.
Branded.
I would say that's a funny thing, yo. If you ever want to see some shit like that, just look yourself up sometime.
There are people.
You're right.
There are people who buy sites just by searching what's trending.
Mm-hmm.
And buy them while it's dumb low. Be like, oh, black is trending.
Buy it.
Black.com, black is this, black that. And then when something pops, they come to him. They come to them. Yeah, I'll take 10 grand, 30, 40 grand. And it cost you number $12.
Yep.
But own it.
But again, that's ownership, people.
Ownership.
That's the thing.
And that's a good hustle right
And you
there.
know what? That's an easy hustle.
And like you said, I'm about to start buying some shit now.
Buy it now before they take away the fucking chance to buy it, nigga.
That's
these
next.
look, I'm gonna tell you,
That's next.
anybody who want to be a gun owner in New Jersey,
Better get it
you better
now.
jump on that motherfucker now.
They're going to put a halt to that bullshit, too.
For
We'll
real.
turn to New York
You
City.
want bullets, nigga? Oh, that's a whole nother Birdman, nigga. What the fuck?
You can keep the gun.
Yeah.
I need ammunition. Well, let's talk.
Good.
I need you
Exactly.
to fill this out.
Exactly.
And if you apply, we can see if we can get you some bullets.
Yo.
Yeah.
Tell you,
Throw the butt at him or something.
Chris Rock said that joke. You start looking at bullets like, I should shoot this nigga.
50 grand, nigga.
I got to think about how I'm going to get this bullet out his ass. once I put it in
Exactly.
there.
50 grand.
Exactly.
So if I scave him in his shoulder and the bullet goes into that tree, I got to carve that bitch out. Telling you, this
There'd be a nigga in the hood collecting bullets.
collecting bullets.
Yo, leave it to a crackhead in the hood to start collecting. I'm dead
Exactly.
serious.
You hear
Nigga.
that bag of change, and it ain't bag of change. You're going to have a bag of bullets. What you need? 45, 36, 22.
Think a nigga in the back making jewelry. This nigga sitting there melting down all bullets, recasting them bitches with the firecracker poppers. Spread them shit.
Back there melting down your bullets.
You got to pull the trigger twice on this one, nigga. We ain't have no gunpowder.
This one won't kill a man. I know it's big enough, but it won't kill him.
Hammer
He'll
go
fall.
back.
So
They
once he
said hammer
fall-
goes back a little further.
Now, once he fall, you get over there and kick the shit out of him. So, yeah, you're right, though. Everything is just...
Oh, it's nuts,
And I
man.
laugh at this shit because I hear all of our old conversations from a year ago, and I'm like, damn,
Ain't shit.
we just told the fucking future, and here we are. Recession's coming, or we're here. We're already in it.
We're in it. Yeah, we're technically in
We're
it.
in it. Everybody's bitching about not working when there's jobs, but nobody wants to work because they were so used to getting this fucking pandemic pay, and fucking Trump had everybody sitting fat and lazy. Now Trump's laughing at all of us, and well, he's laughing at y'all because
Yeah.
you guys aren't working. You don't want to work. Your pride's too big to go to ShopRite to work for $17.50 an hour.
and you living home though. That's like majority of motherfuckers is living at home.
If
The
I
only
lived
bill
at-
you got
if
is
I
your cell
lived
phone.
With my parents making the income I made,
Lord have mercy.
oh my God.
Again,
My parents would probably look at me and go, get the fuck
fuck
out.
out.
This house.
Yep. Again, we're not even
Like
talking
he in
about
Dubai
that.
again. He just was there last week.
We ain't even worried about the shit now. You want some pussy? I can afford to go out to the motherfucking hotel. You are not a problem. I ain't coming home tonight. I'll see you later, yo. Don't worry about making no chicken. Don't worry
Like
about
Bridget, nah, she a 2-star hotel.
it. Exactly.
Oh, Sam, we just pull the front seat up. We're not even
We
going.
ain't gotta go that far. I'll leave the Tahoe.
She not worth that.
I'll leave the Tahoe at home tonight. I'll take another car.
She not
Exactly.
worth that.
But people don't understand that. And that's how a lot of people are getting by right now.
Listen,
They staying together. They pooling some money.
you pull in, you fucking get a fucking 2-family house. You put 4 families in it. Everybody cut down on what they got to do.
Build
You
that
fucking
money
build
and then
that
buy
money up.
another one and keep going and
And
keep going and
keep
keep
on
going and keep
going.
going.
This is why I say do that shit now. Do that shit. Look for it. Even if your first home, they say if you really at a point or you're only making X amount of dollars, go get it because you can get one of those first time homeowners.
Yep.
And up to 4 units, you can get a deal on it where you don't probably only got to put down 3%. Now, if 2 or 3 of them shits, if you get a 4 unit and 3 of them shits is renting out at let's say Bergen County rates, so you're over any projected value, you're making $2,000. Let's just say $2,000 per apartment. 2, 4, 6.
That's $6,000 a month.
Six grand. That should definitely cover your fucking mortgage.
That's $72,000 a year that you're collecting.
A good chunk of your mortgage. So it's not even half or whatever.
On top of your salary that you're already getting paid for.
That's the fucking kicker. So that's the thing.
So you just brought in $72,000. If you're making $70,000, you just brought in almost $150,000.
Exactly. You
And
pay
half
that
the
shit
money's
off
all
more
free.
than that. Exactly. So, but that's why I say it's property, my nigga. Here we
Yeah,
go.
get it.
Now look, you ain't gotta go bust your ass. Get all those degrees. I mean, it's great. You want it. You pursue it.
Yeah,
Whatever
go
the
get
fuck it is, I never knock anybody for it. But I'm just saying now you ain't got to bust your ass so fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? I got to go find a way to work for Wall Street. Nah, nigga. Kind of good. I'm going fishing today. You know what I mean? I can talk. You want to let me go? No problem, boss, because I'm still getting 72. That's paying at least at least the mortgage.
Well, it's a good thing to have options, especially
That's
like sometimes a lot of these bosses out here want to be talking reckless or whatever situation may
Sometimes.
be. You know, like mine's leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of individuals out here who, you know, there are a lot of people because a lot of your bosses are younger than you.
Facts.
And this is
And
because
man, oh man, do they hate that shit. Boy.
and this is because they could pay them a lot less money than they could someone of your age with
damn,
the
they hate that
like I
shit.
said, all these MBAs and all ABCs and ZIGs don't mean shit anymore.
Zero.
Because now they just hiring people because you've been there, or you
got-
know what? I can pay you 20 grand
I got
less.
2 niggas with a master's that work under me.
See what I'm saying? I can pay you 20 grand less. So all that doesn't mean anything. And then you wonder why the whole situation with the student loans is still in limbo, because we talked about it last week. He can't take care of one without taking care of the other when it comes to this situation.
If that nigga don't drop, when that shit drop, nigga, that shit gonna be like the Uno, motherfucker. You sitting there with that one car waiting for your time to come, and that nigga sitting about to load
Reverse.
you up with motherfucking with 6 draw 7s, nigga. He sitting there like, bow, nigga.
You sitting there waiting for
We don't stack cars, nigga. We don't stack cars.
We do.
Nigga, fuck you.
Here,
It's going to be bad.
draw 4, draw 3. Colors blue.
Yep.
Draw 4, draw 4. You're out the game.
Shit's disrespectful.
Yo.
Out the game.
But make sure you guys, again, if you're in the tri-state, well, Jersey area, Bergen County, Essex County, you're in Jersey, put your name in.
Yeah,
For the
DCA,
4,000.
Department of Community Affairs. Search it up. Google it. Whatever the hell. It'll bring you to wherever you got to do. Department of Community Affairs for New Jersey.
Sad
and
part
they'll
is,
take care of you.
they rather Google Cardi B's new song.
Well, I mean, that's the. We'll get to that second. Here's the thing.
There's so much knowledge in people's pocket that it's stupid.
Yeah, I love the fact that you
stupid.
you love, you respect, or you want to follow, but Cardi B won't pay your mortgage or your rent.
She laughing at you.
Exactly.
She's fine.
She's fine.
She's
fine.
She ain't
She's
worried about
not-
her job
yeah,
security
at all.
And her kids
At
are good.
all. Good.
That's the
So
thing.
go to this website, log in, and hey, there are 4,000 people out there that will win this. You might be one of them. And
Better odds
hopefully
than
it
the
goes
lottery,
out
nigga.
to, huh?
Better odds than the lottery.
You ain't lying, but hopefully you'll
yeah,
be,
you're absolutely right. Way
you'll
better
be
odds than
an
mine.
opportunity. It will be a good amount of time that will allow you to stack money, and it will be good for a lot of people who are in a hole. Or just imagine, okay, you haven't paid your rent in 2 years, 3 years, whatever, but you are still working, or everybody in the house is still working. But now there's a program that's going to pay your rent for a year, or whatever the situation may be, that allow you to recoup some of those funds that you lost or that wasn't brought in.
Where they gonna
So
put
you
these
look
people?
forward to that. Swallow your pride.
Where the hell they gonna put these people?
But so I'm saying that I think it's kind of strange.
I know. 'Cause I'm thinking about what you said. All these new apartments popped up, and
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's kind of strange now that all of a sudden the main one we were talking about by the old studio,
they fixed it.
once that one, because the traffic light does up and this shit is open right now.
So I
What about the other one that's down there by the old Arena Diner on River Road?
That's not ready
Big
yet.
ass complex.
It's not ready
it's
yet.
almost
ready?
ready. It's not
It's
ready.
almost
yet.
ready.
They
It's
only
not ready
got
yet.
one piece up.
One
Okay,
piece
they
up.
gotta build
But the
stores.
one
But
by
the
the
one by the old studio was
Red
up?
Old Studio is up.
Haven't
Like I
been
said,
there
the
in a
traffic
while.
lights
Yeah.
working and everything.
It'll be
now.
open in August. Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy now that you look at it, and like how I say, like I tell people all the time, you look at these politics. You guys got to start going to your county city hall meetings.
Yeah. Local is the one that matters, not all that president.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm talking about they be spitting game there, but a lot of y'all too worried about TikToking and dancing, and they're passing laws, and all this shit is happening right underneath your nose. It's not coincidence that this shit is happening when all these complexes are starting to be complete.
You said that. You said that.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
you
there's
missed the key
4,000
word.
individuals.
You missed the key word. I didn't say there was a cap. They're not going by the fair market value.
Right. Mhm.
So they're gonna throw them. They're gonna slide themselves 3.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
just like
Easy.
the situation you were telling us before, every apartment complex has to give a certain amount of their properties out for
Low income.
So let's say if it's 2,000, you have to give it to somebody for 1,200. What's
so
that called again, Jeff?
No, that was the low income housing.
The low income housing. So they're taking that to the next level. So you have all these individuals who are trying to turn. We told you before, they're turning Hackensack into the new Manhattan. All right, because everybody's working virtual anyway. Because these companies said, if I don't have to spend $250,000 a month to rent space,
Stay the fuck home.
and you could work from fucking home,
Stay the fuck home.
I could save that shit. So a lot of motherfuckers from Manhattan is moving out here. And what they're going to tell most of these motherfuckers, here's 4,000 apartments that we're going to spend $3,000 for a certain period of time. Because again, you said there's
Right.
no cap.
Again, it's a certain P. Yep.
We're going to do it for a certain amount of time, allow people to get over here, get comfortable 6 months to a year,
And then boom.
and then the guys will be ready and good to go. But these, of course, from the Sears building, like
I
you
forgot
said,
about
the
that
Arena
bad boy.
Diner, that shit's gonna be fucking huge, and that's got to be at least 3,500. Because that's literally right across the street from the bus station.
Yeah.
You got 4, you got 80, you got 17, you got 46.
Yeah, you're right. They building Hackensack.
All that shit is right there, less than 2 miles away.
I couldn't find nowhere to watch the motherfucking fireworks.
Couldn't.
It was packed.
Where you going? The buildings in your way. Buildings in your way.
Well, you had to
Blocked
go
off
down
certain
to the. You had to
street.
go down to the
Couldn't park to the
yard.
thing.
I mean,
Into
to
a
the park. If you went down there,
Couldn't
you
even
would
get down there. They blocked that shit off.
Oh, they did.
So then now everybody's trying to go there while it's dark, and everything is jammed up. And I'm just like, and then what they did was, people got hood. They started blocking the entrance to those buildings. And some people live there, so they got the automated gate
Yeah.
that comes up and down. Motherfucker, open the gate. I can't leave because niggas just literally blocked your shit. So people start yelling, screaming, calling cops.
That's just like at the brewery.
It
They
was
having people
rough.
Shit towed. That shit.
But,
was
but
funny.
that was the thing. It was tough, but that's another story for another day. We go
Tony
to
nigga
the
shit
second
away.
half.
Wow.
But yeah, that was my issue. I was like, wait, where are you putting all these niggas? Because ain't nobody going down to the park. And don't drive because where you can park.
Nah,
Yeah.
you gotta
Used to
walk,
park in the motherfucking parking lot. What's
Yeah.
that? A building.
That's right.
walk straight down.
Holy
there.
shit.
We got time for the topic, or you want to get out of here?
So you.
Oh shit, there was a topic?
We always do a topic.
I was just so fucking free willing to talk.
We was rolling. We was rolling. We rolled for an hour.
Huh?
What's the topic?
I want to talk about the whole dating situation as far as individuals wanting what they want instead of taking what they can get.
Woo.
So we'll get into it real quick. Run through this as quick as possible. I want people to understand this. You can want a millionaire, men or women. You could date whoever the fuck you want. It's your purpose. It's your situation. You could do what you want. Plain and simple. But what I'm going to show you is numbers and facts lined up to as far as how many men we have, how many women we have, how many single people we have, and how many millionaires. And then you do the math.
Okay.
It sounds interesting.
So I want people to understand. All right, let's start it off.
It sounds
Let's
interesting.
have fun. Let's
Sounds
see.
scary.
What-
Exactly. 3% black. What?
All right,
Bad, they
so
Dominican.
I got a 1.5% chance of finding my wife.
let's go right here.
Once upon a time in
So,
America.
as far as overall single people, all right, once upon a time in America, marriage was the norm, and it was. Back in the days, that's
Right.
what people did. Our parents, and our parents, and some of us, depending on if you was born in the early 70s or mid 70s.
That's why there's more tax breaks for fucking married people than
Yeah.
single people. Anyway, go ahead.
It says, but now, for the first time since the Bureau, statistics people will go to your door and you like, why you want my information, and they get shot and stabbed at whatever. Since 1976, the number of single people are outnumbered the married people. All right, so more than half of the adults in the population of the United States are single. So I need you to understand this. We're going to go through everything right now. All right, so we have about 50.2%, or 124.6 million Americans are single.
Jesus.
I really need you to understand that.
I think it's higher now.
I
But
do
yeah,
believe so.
I think it's higher.
It probably went up. I think this one came out in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, but
But
I
some
think
of
it's
it, it's
high.
all over the place.
We'll stick with these numbers.
All right, so I want you to home on that, and we're going to give you some more numbers.
Do y'all ever pay attention? Why the fuck is the Bureau of Labor fucking tracking married people? I know why, but I'm just saying nobody ever
Well, break it
pays
down to
attention
us.
to
Give
those
us some
fucking
information.
words.
Give us some information.
Because you're more stable and required to work
When you're
in
in-
the Department of Labor. And then with labor, things have changed since the 50s. Now it's 2 people working instead of, yep.
multi-income household.
So how many people you have that's going to come in and be a fucking parasite? Or how many people are going to come in
And actually
and
work.
provide?
We're
Anyway, I'm just saying.
good. We're
just
going
wanna
to
touch
discuss that too. So let's break it down.
Message.
Let's break it down even further.
In case y'all missed that.
There we go. So we're gonna break it down. So shared United States adults who are single varies by demographic groups. So we have here all adults, 31%. Black, white. Well, white is 28%. Black is 47%. Hispanics is 27%. All right. So the ages between 18 and 29, 41% are single.
That's,
All right.
that 65 plus is scary, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you got to figure a lot of people died.
Okay.
Yeah. Around you get to the age where people
Yeah.
start getting old and
That's
dying.
right.
I mean, it'll change because we're the medicine grade.
We started to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
So you also have between 30 to 49, 23%. Between 50 and 64, age of 50 and 64, you have 28%. And 65 and older are 36%. Now, again, these are percentages to that 24.6 million individuals.
I don't think that one is equal though. Men and women.
Yeah, that's
That's what I was
definitely
like. Equal. That shit don't sound right at all.
So saying
at all.
that, I will go back and see what's that. So
Go ahead,
men,
go ahead.
women, 31%. Okay, amongst men, women. Amongst men, you have between 80 to 18, between 18 and 28. 29. Damn, that shit was nice. boy.
18
Shit
to
got me
29.
fucked
18
up.
to 29.
29%
50
is
to
Now,
51%.
that's factual.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Now
getting
you look
married
at it
29.
between those age groups, especially when it comes to the whole female situation or men's situation. All right, between 30 to 49, 27, 50, 64, 27, and 21 higher for 65 and older. Now, amongst women, you have between 19 and 28, you have 32%, 30 to 49, 19, 50 to 64, 29, and older than 65, 49%, which
Just
is
the women live longer than men shit.
Yeah.
He said that's why you get to that,
But
that
damn.
65 plus, yeah.
so.
50 to 64-year-olds are fucking single.
So
You
I
better go out there and
went
grab your
because
sugar
you,
mama, nigga.
I don't know. I'm like addicted to TikTok now.
Single just means not married. That don't mean they had a long-term boyfriend. That don't mean
No.
what they call common law bullshit.
They got the living boyfriend that they've been with for 15 years.
Yeah. They don't mind. They don't.
We don't
I
need a
think
paper.
Jersey stopped their common law, right?
Yeah,
think
Jersey's
so.
not common.
Yeah,
law.
Jersey's
Good, because
not
like
common
I was 6 months away, boy.
Nigga, I'd be done already.
Trying to go to court to get that nigga. I need half. What, bitch? Fuck outta here.
But the reason why I'm saying this is again because I'm seeing a lot of trend where I'm seeing a lot of women, beautiful women, who are below the age, 25 and below. 18, 19, 21, 22, and I'm seeing multiple kids, which is nothing wrong with it. But these individuals are living at their parents' house. These individuals who are, maybe again, there's no disrespect to it, but you are living off the government. So you have multiple kids, all right? You're very beautiful, and it's the man's job to help take care of the mistakes you've had repeatedly over and over again. Just put it out there, all right? So I'm seeing a lot of these young ladies, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels passed away, and some people celebrated, or a lot of people are upset or angry, but you still have a lot of women out here that still, some men too, who are looking for individuals who can really support them or take care of them. So you will be targeting millionaires, all right? So how many millionaires do we have in this world?
The Global Wealth Report says that the total number of millionaires in the U.S. is 20.27 million. The United States also added 2,251,000 new millionaires from 2019 to 2020 alone, which puts it at the very top of the list of countries with the most millionaires.
All right, now that's the recent. That's April 12, 2022. So again, we're going to take that 20 million, and does that put a dent in that 100 million?
Not at all.
124.6 million?
That's only 20% of it.
So again, we're looking at
So 80% of you motherfuckers out of luck.
exactly. So that's
They better double up.
so that's my whole thought process from a
Downside.
certain situation. Now, a lot of you feel because you have the nice figure, some paid for, some not, and to some dudes it doesn't make a difference. They're still gonna smash. Okay, but you out there with we talked about lotto numbers and statistics. You guys are already in the working against you, where you have 20,
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
yeah, compared to
God, I miss that
24, who it's like slim pickings out there for you
Yeah.
ladies.
Especially if you have nothing to bring to the table.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, you have a lot of
Fuck your
people think
looks.
so that's what they think, that,
Nope.
mine's is better than the other girls, but you have 3 kids. Yours has been stretched more than the other girls whose everything is tight. I mean, you bounce a quarter how firm her breasts are.
It's not even that. It's just we're talking about time and flexibility. The reason why you don't want to, you want to have a job where you have residual income, or you make enough income without going to sharing 8 hours of your day. You have flexibility of your time. Well, if you could wake up, you're still making the same money you're making now, but you don't have to go to that place. You can go fishing, take your kids out, just walk one day. I don't give a
Quality of
fuck.
life.
You name it.
Quality of life.
But this equates to the woman with the child. So stereotypically, the woman has been the person who takes care of the child since time, right? Unfortunately, sorry, ladies. I'm not saying it has to be that way, but think about it. Now you sitting here looking, hey, I want to go out for brunch, but she got 2 kids to take care of. She can't get away. Wait, you wasn't trying to have the whole family there. You was trying to go meet her. You get what I'm saying? So you start to lose tactics and times. That's what they call baggage.
Yes.
Nobody want to keep carrying all these other person's bags, unfortunately.
And it's a wonderful, like, my thing is you have some people who can't have kids, or men, or, they don't want to go through the whole diaper phase. It's a wonderful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying because you have kids that lessens you or makes you any worse of an individual. I'm not saying
It doesn't boost your value.
But
either.
that's what I'm saying
Right.
from a standpoint, because you have a lot of them out there who don't have kids.
Right.
And you're looking at, again, you want a specific type of person.
Well, there was a number there that you had that showed men at 51%. Look at the difference between a woman and the men between 18 and 29.
Yep.
What do you always say? Marry a young bitch, right? I'm sorry, should be saying bitches, but you see what I'm saying?
It was something that
equates,
line.
but that equates into that. So where are those young girls going? They don't marry this dude
Older
who's
man.
fucking 40 or 50. He took her off the block when she was 25. Whether they stay together or not, they may not make it to 65. They may go to respective numbers, but no. But you get what I'm saying? And now look at the young dude. The young dude probably ain't going to pick up until he gets older. At the 30. When he gets to 30,
now he's
I'm
older-
looking for
now he's the older
I'm
nigga
looking for that
young-
20-year-old.
Right. So
whatever
that's
it was.
the thing I try to explain to
Why you get to the
women live longer, but unfortunately their clock stops at a certain time. Where as far as men can have kids to the day they die.
Yeah, as long as they in good health.
You know, as long as you're good health, you can have kids to the day you die. As far as women, they already say around the age of 35 is when things start, unless you Dominican. I don't know what's going on Spanish. Them ladies still bad as I don't know what. But
Better quality of food over
yeah,
there.
just saying. But at the end of the day, you have something, man. Something. But it happens. So what I'm saying is, I want you, again, I'm not coming at you. I'm just giving you the actual numbers and the facts. Now, if all of you want someone of a certain status, and we're going to go to the numbers of status, which some people consider rich. All right?
Okay.
We're going to go over that. But if you want this person with a specific status, all right, and they're telling you they're 1%ers for a reason, okay? 1%. And there's 20 million millionaires plus, okay? And there's 20 of them, there's 120 million, the numbers aren't looking good. So sometimes, or it comes to a point that you might have to start to think a little different.
Of course.
About how you want to do it.
And just a clarification, you can go to the number, but millionaires are not 1%ers now.
No.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
They're not.
They're not brokies. They're not the 1%.
They're not at all. So let's start talking about net worth. So what they considered, what would be rich?
The average net worth needed to be considered wealthy and to be financially comfortable both rose from the last year's survey. In 2021, America said that they needed $624,000 in net assets to live comfortably, while it would take $1.9 million to be rich.
I want you to really home in on that talent.
I guess I'm broke.
It literally...
We below broke, nigga.
Exactly, nigga.
You need your grass cut balls,
We
nigga?
slaves, nigga.
It literally more than doubled in a year. When we be telling you the market, the food, all these things are getting worse and worse.
So you need $2 million to be considered rich.
Yes.
So, but before that, I don't know when it changed, but the numbers we used to use before that in hand, it was 250,000. So if you had a job where you made over 250,000, and a lot of companies in New Jersey still use that number
Facts.
when they pay you. So when you go see like those CEOs or
Right.
the FedEx VPs and shit like that, like the dude in Chicago may be making more than this motherfucker, and he could be like, nigga, I need to go to Illinois. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like he could be at 250,000, and he consider him up on that scale because that used to be the number. So you made 250 grand a year. Right, but now they say net assets, nigga.
Yeah.
That means the house, the car. I don't know what the fuck they considering, but you got 600 grand worth of fucking assets.
That's a lot of
That's a lot of assets, homie.
You got too much.
Your house is nice just to be one of them.
260 in net assets.
Yeah.
What do you got?
You sitting on a lot of stock and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I want you,
And I'm not mad.
men and
I'm
women, to start thinking that things a little differently.
I'm not on that list, but I'm mad.
And if you start looking at it from a household standpoint, and what I mean by that is if you stop having one person bringing this amount of money, because a lot of times what you have to put into your calculation is when you see this person that is sustaining that, now they have to add you into that equation also. That's
and your
more
kids,
fun, right?
or kids if
right.
you bring.
that,
so
that lowers you.
Right, so that's more money towards it. So what I'm seeing now, you're having a lot more individuals talk about doing things a little differently.
You have to.
Because if you want these 1%ers, these millionaires, you would have to be submissive, which we know a lot of people of a certain skin color is not going to fucking do.
Nope. No, you don't.
Because they don't want to be told anything by anybody.
Well, if you're not bringing a dime through the threshold.
And they still want it their way.
I'm a
You best to
cancel.
go Go ahead.
I'm gonna cancel Christmas for
Please
y'all
do.
right now.
Cancel it. Say it. And don't be nice about it either.
Facts.
You know how
Say it. Just say it.
we were like here. So you know how I don't know. I had a black grandma, and that bitch said, "You better not bring home none of them devils," and stuff like that. That 1% says similar things. When we start thinking of being together, you're going to legally, financially tie this person, whether we have a prenup or not. But you're going to bring her into the fold for keeps. She better live this lifestyle.
Prior to me.
Yeah, yes. But think about it. It's the same. It's on the same level as, and I said this to bring my grandmother, meaning if I bring home a black girl, she can relate to her. I can relate to her certain things. We know what the fuck is like if we get pulled by the cops. We know what our kids gonna be going through. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit like that. When people become NBA superstars and they start hanging out those certain clubs, right, that are expensive and shit, it's the same 7 women because they all go to the same fucking places. You see what I'm saying? And it's understandable. So it's like, oh shit.
If anybody saw the movie Goodfellas, or this is exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So
Our
when
wives hang together. Jeff, Truth, and Kevin, our wives are in that circle that will always be together.
Right.
Your friends are whoever my money-making friends are.
right.
And you don't look outside of that.
They ain't got to ask no questions. When I get the bat phone call, they know what the fuck is up.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Something
Answer
happened
no
at the bank.
questions.
Jeff-
she grabbing the shit, whatever the fuck it may
Jeff had to
be.
fly to Miami business. No questions
No
asked.
questions. What type of business? She ain't asked. She ain't
Yeah.
even know.
Kids are
That's
good.
it. Yeah. So
Mortgage
again,
done. I got a nice little rack to go shopping. And that's what I'm saying. Once you hit those certain statuses, all those questions go wrong.
but,
Like,
right, but
it don't happen.
But that's the thing. So if you're not, the 1% usually plays with itself. So when that woman,
Say that one more time, please.
the 1% usually plays with itself. You get what I'm saying? But that's the same thing with the 10%. Those top 10% try to roll in the top 10%.
Yeah.
And the top 80%, we just roll into the same motherfucking place. You get what I'm saying? We all know Wildwood, but none of us know about Pierre Crest. And I'm just made that shit up. But you understand what I'm saying?
We all fighting for the Jersey Shore, but we never been to Martha's Vineyard.
Say that shit again.
Damn, nigga.
And a lot of motherfuckers ain't never gonna be to Martha's Vineyard. You see what I'm saying? Because they can't afford no place on there.
We fighting at the Jersey Shore when half the motherfuckers are on fucking Staten on Long Island, up in the Hamptons.
Taking helicopters to them bitches. Y'all in traffic?
You see them
Where about to go?
When you on the West Side Highway down in the 40s and you see them helicopters take off and go north, they're going to the Hamptons while
Yep.
you waiting in traffic.
So every time, again, we talk about the Kevin Samuels, when those women are selling those pipe dreams, I got 3 kids, but I look bad. My ass is great. I need a nigga making 1.9. And I'm like, where you gonna find a nigga making 1.9? First of all, you seriously neglecting your kids. If you at that same spot where that nigga is, I'm gonna be like, you got 3 kids? Who watching them shits? Nigga, your
Yeah.
mama? Are they in your name? What the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? So it becomes a reality point of view. You get what I'm saying? Everybody can't go where that next motherfucker is. We all want to be there. We all want to be there.
We all do.
You know what I'm saying?
We
It just
rub elbows with the highest.
right.
But
Right.
as a woman and as men, the men is the same way. 'Cause there's women out there getting to the bag, and they won't date under their net worth.
I'll never knock a woman who said that. I'll never knock a woman.
I'm
who
bringing
said
in
that.
fucking $100,000 a year. What are you
Yeah.
bringing in?
Yeah.
40. Okay, we can't.
Right.
We're not the same.
Right.
And you're not.
And she may
You're
break
not.
you off something, but understand you was just a dick for the
Yeah.
night. You know what I mean? And
Please.
see,
So when she leaves
the
$40,
same thing, that 1% nigga gonna come
So when
down
she
and
leaves
wipe his dick all over your rug, and then be like, you know
when
what?
she leaves that $40 on your dresser, don't be mad.
Right.
It's like, damn, she gave me some gas money. That's what's up.
I love her for that. I'd be like, girl, you
I could go to the corner store and back.
That's it. I can't even make. But this, and people hated him. People disliked him. People didn't like the way he spoke. Okay, but when you speak actual facts that, okay, you're looking for this and you're not worth that.
Accountability. That's
the main thing.
the
You gotta be
main thing.
accountable. Like,
Holding them accountable.
You, as Chris Rock said, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and go, "This is what I'm giving to the world every day." So if you're whatever age and you think you look good, and then here comes that 24-year-old model, same height,
right.
same weight, just as bad as you, 10 years younger. So what am I supposed to take, the 04 Lexus or
word
the
no don't-
2024 Lexus?
Exactly.
Yeah. And the word no don't belong in her vocabulary.
Yeah, that 04 Lexus is in prime fucking condition. 200,000 miles, but fucking was kept well. 2024 just came out. Not a motherfucker sat in the goddamn driver's seat. I'm the only owner.
Exactly.
I'll take the 2024.
There you go.
And
I might only have it for a couple years,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's all
enjoy
you
them
need.
goddamn years.
That's all you need, nigga. You the first owner.
I'm the
Hey,
first
damn,
owner.
Yo, so that's like
Fresh
that
car
right there,
smell,
nigga.
nigga.
That new car smell. And when I see that shit roll by me with another owner, I'm like, I had it first.
There
Yep,
you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Be like, watch out, the suspension a little rough, nigga.
Hey. Watch them right-hand turns.
Exactly.
But it's the same thing for men. Women looking at these older dudes keeping themselves in shape, and they're like, all right. But see, that's where the reverse comes in. Because now women go, you young niggas ain't really about shit. They already got their shit together. Can kind of help me advance in my life.
Exactly.
So I'm going to go fuck with him until he can't fuck no more.
No more.
But
Yeah.
I gained the knowledge. I gained the
you
information.
said it
I took
right
it,
there.
And guess what? Now I'm out.
You said it right there. You sat there. You got the knowledge, and you have some that are doing that. But again, I just want to explain like what you're looking for is out there, but it's like the lotto. It's like the scratch offs. There are so many other people who are looking for the same exact thing with the same pretty eyes you have, with the same breasts, with the same butt, with kid, without kid. You have a lot of people giving you the same things. So I want you to start thinking at it from this standpoint. All right, what I told this young lady last night, as far as she asked me what I was looking for, I told her I'm looking for a business partner.
That's what it is.
She's like, well, what are you saying?
Marriage is a business.
Yes. I said, I want you to look at it from a Jay-Z, Beyonce. You think those motherfuckers were in love when they first got together? Absolutely not. You're a fool if you think so. All right? But they're in love now? Yes. But look how much they benefited from each other's careers. It was a business move to where that's a $1 billion couple that a lot of people can't fuck with like they can fuck with everybody else.
Exactly.
Facts. Well said, too.
So if we together can look at everything from a job standpoint or a business standpoint and put money together into the household, what can't we do?
One study famously calculated that you need to earn at least $75,000 every year in order to be happy. More recently, a survey from Purdue University changed that figure to $95,000 a year
ahead and up that,
for
nigga.
life satisfaction, while noting that you need $60,000 to $75,000 a year for emotional well-being.
What the fuck is emotional well-being?
But a new survey looked at how much money you need to have in your wallet to feel comfortable in life.
I think that is more lines because, again, at the end of the day, you still want to go out. You want to do things. If you got a woman, there's date night. Like, you have to – the moment you stop dating the person you with, it's over. I tell people that all the time. The same effort you put in towards to get that person, the same effort
But
you have to continue to keep.
With $75,000 a
status.
year,
So what I'm looking at from this standpoint.
Go ahead.
Look at it from this standpoint. Okay. If you're bringing in, all right, let's say if she's bringing in 40, he's bringing in 40, you're bringing in 80. So what I'm saying is if you can look at it from a collective standpoint, if you make 75 and I make 75, we good.
you should be.
So this is what I'm saying. If instead of looking for one individual to carry, like it was a young lady I used to speak to, her friend met a guy who was used to taking care of his mother. His mother passed away, so she met him. He wanted to take care of a female because that's just what he's done. So she moved. They bought a house. Everything was in this guy's name, and unfortunately, the guy passed away like shortly after they moved down there.
Sucks for her.
So now she's, I mean, you're not right back where you started. You were beyond.
Right.
You went from where you were and then took about another 20 steps back. So what I'm saying is instead of putting all your eggs in one basket or me and Jeff always had this conversation before, I always say, like, I will never, ever put myself in a situation again to be in a place that I can't hold that rent down by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just me now. Truth, me. I will never, ever put my cards or faith in another individual again to hold their side or their half of anything. Responsibilities. I can't do it. That's just me. So what I'm saying is if you can come together and put what you make. If she makes 70 and he makes 70, you bring 140. That's beyond that threshold that we just discussed and we just talked about it. So now we're talking about you guys are able to have a good mortgage. Both of you are able to have vehicles and save money and still do the vacation thing.
Still have a successful life.
Right. So again, if we change our thought process again from just wanting to live off or be with that one specific individual in the situation, and we say, okay, what can we do together? And then next week I want to talk about multiple streams of income because everybody has to have that.
Yeah.
So if you take it from that standpoint,
Already there, buddy.
and look at it from that to where two individuals, you bring more money in the house. Again, start looking at relationships from a business standpoint. So that person may not be the, whatever you're into, the Beyoncé's, the Kelly Clarkson, or whatever you're into. That person has to be appealing to you to a certain extent. But for you to look for something that's beyond who you are or what you know you can get is the problem.
Of course.
So you have to look at yourself, what you bring to the table. Because it has to be more than just physical attributes.
All that physical shit go out the window.
Yeah, because at the
It
end of
don't
the
matter
day,
if you
we're going to
1%
have
or
to have a
7.
I call it the
conversation.
triangle effect. You're looking at the girl that you want. She's looking at the guy that she wants.
Yep.
He's looking at the girl that he wants.
Oh, shit, nigga.
You're not looking.
Woo.
Your opportunity is right here, but that nigga don't look
Woo.
good enough for you.
Nigga.
That nigga's looking at you like, bitch, you're beneath me. I don't want you either.
Exactly.
So now you're all missing your opportunity because you're. And the humble dude is like, damn, she may be out my league, but I'm going to try for her.
Yep.
But then there's another one looking at him like, damn, if he would just look my way, we can work.
Exactly.
Everybody's missing the opportunity because you're looking at the physical aspect of, damn, that bitch is bad.
Oh
Yep.
my
God,
Probably
he's 6 foot something.
Yep,
I
probably don't know what to do.
And then you know what? I'm gonna dive into my little fucking spew here. Bitches that be like, yo, I don't date short niggas. Short niggas out here, what kind of stupid shit is that? Yo, I don't date fat chicks. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, G? Like, okay, your standard is set to go get the bitch that's, oh, excuse my language. You're going to go get the woman that is way out of your league or in your league, and now you're pulling the, I got to keep my upkeep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and
she's
it's-
bad, so I got to make sure she's bad. But what is she bringing?
Exactly.
What is that beauty bringing? That beauty got to be bringing at least no less than $70,000 a year. Let me see your 401k. Let me see your investments. What's your future plan?
Thank you. Thank you. What's your
Like you
retirement
said,
looking like?
There's a business. On your first dinner, instead of discussing, oh, I like movies and my favorite. Bitch, what's your fucking financial plans? What are we doing here?
Yep. Like, what's the difference between Maya and Halle Berry? Will you explain that to me?
About 38 million.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, but you have two.
And Maya look beautiful.
Right,
I
but
don't
you
know
have
that
two
shit.
beautiful women
Yeah.
who are successful in both of their careers.
But what do you
You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me?
That should be the first date conversations. Not saying that you're immediately jumping into marriage, but let's lay it on the table. What do you do? What do you do?
You know me. I was
What-
asking
okay,
those questions last night.
I don't even need to know your financials. What do you do? And I can assume what you're gonna make or what
Facts.
you're making.
But that's what leads
Where do
that.
you, where do you live? Oh, you live in Fort Lee? You got an appointment in Fort Lee? You're making good money. You live in Fort Lee. I know what you're doing.
You got
okay,
you got at least $4,000 disposable,
At
nigga, to
least.
get
At
rid of
least.
that shit. So we can do something with that. That's
okay.
all I'm saying.
Our first date at Ruth's Chris, we're both comfortable. So obviously we're both making some kind of money.
Exactly.
And that's
Not-
the conversation I was having last night.
That's the
That was
conversation
blowing
that
her
needs to
mind.
be have. Like, what is? So let me see. Do you invest in stock? What do you know about stock? I'm not into stock, but I do crypto. Okay. So what's your future plan? What
Please
do you
don't
wanna
do
in
that
5
shit
years?
right now. Leave crypto the fuck alone right now.
Hey,
but
leave-
yeah,
hey,
like you
listen.
said, there
Leave it-
has to be something.
You better put your money in it. Don't put a lot.
There has to be
don't
something.
put a lot.
Don't put a lot.
That shit is bad right now.
Put
boy.
$1 a week in that bitch.
Yeah.
$1. $1 a week. It ain't gonna get you much. But in 2024, you will thank us later.
Yeah.
Facts,
But
facts.
that's the conversation that need to be had instead of, oh, I like blue and I don't eat fish. Okay, you don't eat fish. Where you at in your life right now? Are you at a job or are you at
Got
a career?
401k, like how you doing?
Right.
Like, but you know what? More people should look at it as because it is. Because at the end of that contract, if you have a void in that contract, that bitch takes half your contract.
Well, you know I do relationship contracts. I don't fuck with none of that shit, nigga.
But it's true.
Nah, I'm saying like you
but
you have to
everything-
protect your future.
Everything you look at from 25 on should be business.
Yeah.
You're gonna use your 20.
If you're looking at it seriously, yes.
But if you really like
you spending
yo,
time with
mom,
her.
dad, I'm really feeling this girl. First question out your mouth is like, what does she bring to you? I say this all the time. You ask your significant other, what's the one thing you do that brings ease to my life? And see if she can answer it.
Yeah, I couldn't answer
What name one thing you do to make my life 1% easier? If she can't answer that question, you got to revalue the whole conversation.
Yeah, I couldn't answer.
Don't tell me you make me happy because I can make myself happy.
I was just about to say, happiness ain't on the other person. It's on you.
Yeah.
You heard Jada.
You heard it. Will Smith said it.
You heard Jada.
It ain't my job to make you happy. But name one thing you do to make my life easier. Yeah. If I come home, my food's done, you did my laundry. That's 1%. That's that one thing I don't have to worry about.
Nigga.
That's something.
Exactly.
But if I come home and I gotta make sure you ate, I gotta eat. I gotta make sure my own laundry is done. I gotta make sure if I'm taking care of household shit and bringing in money, I might as well be single because I'm single. I just got a broke roommate.
There you go.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah, I got a roommate. What do they do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I'm taking applications.
Yeah, you got.
I eat fish sticks every night. I like fish sticks. You know, that's the only thing I can cook when I get home.
Change your outlook, people.
And that's men and women.
Yeah, change
Of
your
course, yes. It's
because there are a lot more women out here with 6-figure jobs than men. So
this ain't the 1950s.
Yeah, so they're out there. So it goes both ways, fellas. Like you may not be able to bring the amount of money that she brings in, but again, if the house is taken care of, the house is clean, all the dishes and everything's done,
and for the
laundry
record,
and everything's done.
You men could be tricks too.
Yeah.
Don't think she's just fucking you and leaving you.
Yeah.
She's
of course.
Why she ain't answering my calls? Because she got what she wanted out of you, bro.
Exactly.
You ate the box and she left. She's cool. Take your $40 and go get some Newports, nigga. You be all right.
Yo, you stupid.
You be all right. Like, I don't know why niggas act like we are it. You said this years ago. Every dude got a dick, every chick got a vagina. It's not new.
Nope.
No.
It's not new.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
They make new cars every year, nigga.
No new invention.
Some come off the lot, some don't.
Facts, nigga.
There's a new car every year. Do you want that 2025 or that 2015 going to be okay?
Exactly. Better keep the oil changes, nigga.
Wants and needs, people. Like you can't have everything somebody else. Yeah, you can't have everything somebody else has. Like appreciate it.
No, you can't.
My father said to my mother, "I may not give you what you want, but I'll give you what you need. You need a house, you need a car, you need a roof. I'll provide that.
There you go.
You want to go to Hawaii?
Yeah, exactly.
You might want to get a job.
Hey.
Hell, I want to go to Dubai.
Let's start looking at it different, man.
I can't fly 5 people to Dubai right now.
There you go.
Damn sure can.
I need a business. I tell you right now. Until then, I'm gonna keep having my fun. But it's it's about that. So
fuck a marriage. Let's open up an LLC together. Let's see how you take this shit seriously. Fuck a marriage license. Let's get this business together. Cause you collapse on this business, bitch, we gonna have a real problem.
There you go. There you go.
Fuck a marriage license. Let's get some LLCs, yo.
There you go.
I now call y'all business owners. Sign at the line.
There you go.
That's it.
Let's do this.
I'm telling you, man.
Any last words before we get out of here?
Pick and choose wisely, people.
I agree.
I will say
like
this, man. We're not telling you not to approach the person that you think, but
shoot for the stars.
Just understand
Shoot for
again,
the stars.
is that person that you're trying to pursue, like BR said, going to make your life any better or easier?
Exactly.
If that is the answer is yes, then knock yourself out. Do what you got to
And
do.
go beyond looks.
Again,
Like Jeff
go on
says,
to that site.
Yeah.
and
Look
looks
that
fade.
site up.
Looks fade.
Yes, it do.
Box start to feel. All right, whatever. All right.
Some dude says he put a thing on there. Somebody, his woman has some extra miles over the years. Anybody's trying to buy a used. It was funny. But again, man,
shit.
swallow your pride. Go to their site.
Yeah, man.
Log in. They're 4,000.
4,000 units.
Might be you.
Get yours.
DCA, Department of Community Affairs, people.
All right, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We out, man. Peace.
Later.
That's crazy.